Donald Trump's legal team filed a motion with a New York appellate court this week asking them to, 1, expedite the hearing on whether or not the gag order against him from Judge Juan Merchan is constitutional, and 2, don't give us just a small panel of judges. We want that entire appellate court to hear this case and give us our ruling, and we want it now, by God. And at the same time that they filed this sealed motion, but it is important to note that they said they have cause. That's important. They said we have cause, to need this expedited and to need the full panel. The prosecutors in the case filed a motion in response and said they don't have cause. You don't have to entertain this motion at all. Now, here's what's so interesting about this. Yes, this does set up yet another legal battle with Donald Trump in Manhattan. But here's the thing. That appellate court already refused an emergency injunction to smack down that gag order. So they've kind of already given their decision on this, right? They're like, no, we're not going to do this. And that's why the prosecutors filed their motion saying, okay, they say they have cause, they say they've got good reasons here, but they don't. And you know that because you've already told them that. So why would we waste our time entertaining this again, especially in front of the full appellate court? We don't need this. This is a waste of time. This is a delay, and this is stupid. But Trump's lawyers want this done, and by God, they want it done immediately. And in this particular instance, you know what? I'm going to take the side of Donald Trump's lawyers. In fact, to be honest, I'm kind of shocked that the prosecutors in the case even bothered to file a motion saying, don't do this. I mean, I get it, and I agree with them. Don't get me wrong on that. Yes, the appellate court should not take up this case because they've already given, one ruling on it where they said, no, it's not unconstitutional, deal with it. The reason I do want them to take this up, and I do hope they expedite it, and I do hope they put it in front of the full appellate court. I hope they give Donald Trump's lawyers everything they're asking for. Because at the end of the day, when they finally issue that ruling, the gag order is still going to be in place. The $10,000 in fines that he's received are not going to disappear. So go ahead and do it and get it done with so we can move on and not have to deal with this anymore. And the reason I do want them to do it in front of the full appellate court, which to be honest is very stupid that Trump's lawyers asked for that, is because if they put it in front of like a 3-judge panel, which is typical, then that panel would rule. That panel would likely say, yes, the gag order stays in place. And then Trump would have the option to appeal it to the full court, who would then issue a ruling. So it would drag it out even longer. So for his lawyers to say, don't give us a panel, give us the full court, they're actually kneecapping themselves by preventing them from having a second appeal ready to go to prolong the process. So it makes no sense. Like, you guys just screwed yourselves over by asking for the full panel instead of the small panel. So now you lose one appeal. I don't get it, but I don't get most of what Donald Trump and his lawyers are doing here. They seem to just be, shooting from the hip, not fully understanding the consequences of what they're asking for. But that is exactly why I think this appellate court should give them what they're asking for to put them in their place so we can all move forward with this. Hey everybody, I don't know if you've noticed this, but we are closing in on a pretty major milestone here at Fair and Balanced as we approach 500,000 subscribers. But we're not there yet, and we definitely need your support. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, like and comment on the videos and share them as widely as possible.